Let's have a look at what the papers are saying this morning. Several of them leading with developments surrounding the vaccination of 12 to 15-year-olds.
Let's have a look at the Times reporting the rollout of the vaccine to school children is due to begin as soon as next week. Now, that's despite the Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation deciding not to recommend it.
The Daily Telegraph adds that ministers are confident that Chris Whitty and the other chief medical officers will approve the plan in the middle of next week.
And just looking at The Guardian as well, The Guardian noting it will be the first time ministers have deviated from the recommendations of scientists. So we'll be spending a bit of time this morning, worth you knowing, throughout the morning this morning, talking with some of our experts that we speak to on a weekly basis, just around some of the arguments, just around the JCVI, what their call is and what might happen next, and why it is that it's quite a nuanced debate this time round.
Yeah, of course, because the chief medical officers have to consider the impact on education for young people, also the impact on the wider community if teens don't have a jab. So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. A quick look inside the papers this morning. The Times is reporting on the hopes around the new James Bond film, which is out later this week, No Time to Die. We saw the final trailer that's been released for that. Box office takings at the moment are around half of what they were pre-pandemic, and so the hope is that this will deliver a box office killing. We will be talking about that a little bit later on. I'm going to go, I'm someone, when there's hype around something, I just feel like I have to get involved. So I'm going to be booking that to go get the babysitters in.
Absolutely, why not?
It?
I've actually, the story I chose is actually on the same page of the Times there, which is the story about generally the story is about whether during COVID we've got more casual. So generally we've got more casual. So the idea is, well, while we've been Zooming and not in the office, people are dressed casually at home. So how this is playing out in the House of Commons is John Bercow, apparently, in 2018, had got more relaxed about the dress code. He said there was no exact dress code and things were suggested rather than otherwise. But now, Lindsay Doyle, who's the Commons Speaker, who arbitrates on all these things, has apparently come down quite hard on the whole business and is saying that people have got more relaxed. But he's expecting now that business attire will always be worn in and around the chamber. And his behaviour too, he's clamping down on. Singing, clapping, scrolling through Twitter, all of those things are to be clamped down on. It happens periodically. Sometimes people clap. And it's always been sort of outlawed, but it's been more relaxed.
Well, I remember Lindsay Hoyle admonished one of the MPs for not wearing a tie when they were doing Zoom meetings last year.
So Bercow, apparently, I didn't know all of this. Bercow barred jeans, T-shirts, sandals and trainers. But Hoyle, who's now in charge, has expanded the list of fashion faux pas to include jeans, chinos, sportswear, any other casual trousers.
Oh, a chino ban?
No to the chinos, because apparently some MPs have taken to wearing sort of chinos and a jacket.
Yeah.
That has been outlawed as well. And it goes further because T-shirts and sleeveless tops, for example, are categorised as definitely not business attire. So I don't know how this is playing out maybe it's playing out in your workplace in a similar way.
I remember getting a tap on the shoulder when I used to work at the House of Commons as a journalist and got told to leave the lobby area because I was wearing jeans and I hadn't read the rule book that you're not supposed to wear jeans, even as a journalist in the lobby area.
Was it jeans and trainers? Was it?
I wasn't wearing trainers. I was wearing smart jeans with boots, but that's not allowed.
Yeah, well, it's probably been played out. Hasn't really changed much here.
No.
Let's be honest.
We've gone
some things just stay the same.
And neither has Sarah. Let's check in with her for the weather. Good morning.
I haven't seen yet. Let's check. Yep. That's acceptable. It's okay.
Oh, he's got the Charlie nod of approval.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charlie and Nina, you don't know what I'm wearing on my feet, so it could be anything. You can. So I'm getting away with this section, so that's all good.